Good morning, guys. We're kicking today's vlog off super early on the beautiful beach of Marbella in the old town where we're living right now. Emily and I kick off our morning walks every morning. We usually aim for sunrise, but today we're a little late because I was watching some great Netflix last night and I needed my 8 hours sleep. So here we are on the beach. It's actually much nicer when it's bright. You're not just walking in the dark. And I like to kick my morning off with a walk, some affirmations. This actually sounds like a joke now. I sound like a typical motivator, but I genuinely do like to start my morning off with a walk and some affirmations, about 10 minutes of meditation, and then I start my day. So this is step one. Like the beach. So this week is possibly a fantastic week. Has a great opportunity because I actually turn 27 in a couple of days, which I'm excited for, mainly just because of the birthday purposes. Shauna has a trip planned for us somewhere 2.5 hours away. That's really all I know. But it's also our last week in Marbella before we head back towards France, which will bring us to Ireland over a 2-week period, where we're going to just slowly drive back through maybe the coast or just straight through France and enjoy that. And then the last thing is that the business hit its best ever month this month, and which was kind of funny because I've literally been living in Spain, working a lot more chill, but still obviously working. But I've just been living and during the day I've been at the beach a little and I've been out walking and I've just been not grinding. So there's been a correlation in just kind of, I guess, working smart. And working smart has meant that Social Directions Agency has its best month. If you're new here, Social Directions Agency is a social media management agency, and I've been building it up over the last 18 months now. So yeah, it's been good. This is me doing my affirmations to you guys now. I'm actually shooting on the iPhone today, so let me know if you've noticed that. But I picked up the iPhone 12 Plus Max. It's actually like an iPad, but the quality is ridiculous. And to be honest, I'm starting to just love the idea of shooting on an iPhone as well, because it's tiny. And my Sony camera attracts a lot of attention. Like when I'm out vlogging on my Sony camera, you'd swear I was on a full-scale Hollywood production. People come up and ask, what are you shooting for? What's the mic for? All that jazz. Whereas if you're vlogging on an iPhone, people don't even look at you. So this is our apartment. It's a really nice open plan apartment. Shutters are down right now, so it's quite dark. But we've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just a nice bit of space. We've got our ring lights down here and mirrors. It's funny though, because this is actually our 3rd apartment. The first one was in Portobanús, which we did the YouTube video on, and that was beautiful. We spent 5 weeks there. Then we moved to a second one where we spent I think it was less than a week, and I flew home to Ireland for some work. And by the time I moved back, Shauna had moved us to this apartment because it wasn't up to scratch. And unfortunately, a few little things. It wasn't that clean, and the aircon smelled like raw chicken. So we got onto the apartment owner. Well, credit to Sean, she got onto the apartment owner, and basically he moved us to this one, which is 2 minutes away and is much nicer, and it was just simple. So this is where we are until next Friday, I believe, and then we have the 2,000-kilometer road trip back to Ireland, which I'm 100% gonna vlog. This will be the first vlog, and then the next one after will be that kind of road trip documenting. This is my little setup here in the corner of the kitchen. Just once I have my monitor, I'm kind of happy, to be honest. It's been corners of kitchens for a while when you're traveling, because it's very rare you get a place with an actual office. But I usually keep my morning off with 1 hour of business development, because I feel like that is the most pressing task, is to obviously bring in new business. And then once I do an hour of that, I go over my team tasks and just make sure that the team have stuff to do and that they know what they're doing. And then after that, I go into client work. And with client work, I try aim to do about 3 to 4 hours of client work myself. over the next couple of years I would like to get out of client fulfillment and focus purely on business development and social media content creation for the business. But for now we're really not in that stage, and I'm also not in that stage where I feel like I have to get away from it. I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, that's the plan. Take me out, I wanna see. So one of the latest clients I've been working with is actually Movember Ireland 2021, which I've been super pumped to be working with. It's been a fun project so far, and definitely the biggest project I've ever worked on to date. To be able to be directly involved with working on men's mental health and also, you know, run the social media for it, it's just one of those rewarding projects. So I've always been very open about mental health, and especially men in particular, because Ireland has a tendency to bottle a lot of that up. So I feel like I can definitely make a difference with this project, and just that bit more motivated because of who it is, you know. So this is the creative space we've been working in. We've got Shauna over there recording TikToks for her casting agency. We've got Rebecca over here who's living with us now.
I'm having strawberries.
And Rebecca's having strawberries, and then she's going to record some... No, you're editing. You're editing a podcast today. Rebecca is a full-time video content strategist editor. And then what I'm doing is recording, or I'm editing, well, actually recording a ClickFunnel, which has taken me weeks. I have this massive script to go over, but the ClickFunnel is basically to bring in some new business automatically. Once the ClickFunnel is built, I'll just be running that on autopilot with some ads. And yeah, so it's a lot of work up front, but once it's done, my mentor, Oliver, has promised that it will be plain sailing, so I hope so. Big drums inside my ears. So I was up doing a bit of a leg day in Synergy, which is the gym I've been using in Marbella. I think it's like a gym chain, and it works out really reasonable. You can do like a week, but over 2 weeks, so you pay like €20, you get 7 sessions, and you can just kind of use them as you want, which is really cool. But unfortunately I got some bad news to do with an apartment. Shauna and I didn't get the dream apartment that we wanted. There was this brand new build in Dunleary that we were hoping to take from the 15th of October forward, and it just didn't work out. So you know, we're in a bit of a bummer mood, so we're going to go out for a bit and do something nice, and I'm sure it'll all work out. But we definitely want somewhere quite nice, because if you've been watching us a while, you know, from living in Vancouver, we were kind of spoiled, living on the 38th floor, hot tub on the roof and all that. I know I'm not going to get that in Dublin, but even half of that would be nice. So we've just drove out to a place called Fungoolia.
That's what it's called.
It's not called that. What's it called?
Fungoolia.
There we go. That place. The old Irish car has been driving very well out here. I'm sending her into the mechanic tomorrow. I don't know if anyone has ever watched the show The Garage, but it's an English show about a garage in Marbella, and that's the actual place that's doing it. But I'm just getting the front discs replaced because they're a bit wobbly, and you know me, just any excuse to make a change to the car. But yeah, it's been lovely having it here as well. It saves us a bunch on rental fees. Now we're going up to this mountain castle. This is the beach in September. Absolutely dead, which I'm very surprised because the weather's still roasting. But yeah, pretty dead beach. Now the life hack to cleaning a car is you just do the spray manually. You need a chamois after. Unless you have the chamois, you're gonna have water spots all over the car. So this is the game changer. This is where everything goes wrong. If you want to get that shine, that's what you need. €2 chamois. All right, 8 p.m. Just got a bit of food down me, and now I'm at my meeting. Welcome to the Turn this down. This is my meeting with my mentorship group, who basically are helping me scale Social Directions Agency up to about twice the size it was when we started. So we're about a quarter of the way there, but super useful. Every Tuesday we have this call, so I'm going to take this call and I'll talk to you guys after. I'm probably going to be super tired because look at my eyes. It's already happening. The tiredness is kicking in. And that is a wrap. So Tuesday, finito. just learned about building ads around that ClickFunnels that I've been recording today. Really interesting. It all loops together so nicely, and I think this is going to be so key in just taking the business up to crazy levels. I'm excited, tired but excited. So I hope you enjoyed looking into what we get up to during the day in Spain. It's a nice balance of work and play, and I'm also kind of excited to head home as well, to be honest, next week, and change up the game as well and get a new apartment and stuff. So we'll be documenting that for sure. I think with the new iPhone as well, it's going to be a game changer. It's just so easy. So I love you and leave you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.